We are live at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona for Super Wildcard weekend, in which the 7th seed San Francisco 49ers come into town to take on the 2nd seeded Cardinals. These two teams have been rivals ever since they both moved into the NFC West back in 2002, and this rivalry has been further extended throughout this entire season. Their first clash would happen back in Week 4, and it would be the Cards who would put together a defensive masterclass to take the win 24-3 in a game that would put San Francisco on a rough path where they would be forced to claw their way back into the playoffs. But this one would launch an out-of-nowhere run for Arizona, which they would use to put together a 10-game win streak, defeating so many top teams across both conferences without starting quarterback Kyler Murray for the majority of it. And it would finally come to an end when the rematch would commence in Week 15. It would be the Niners coming out on top in an absolute classic, and now we are set for Round 3 with playoffs on the line. Who wins the season series? It's time to find out here today, as both teams are set. The kickoff unit is ready to go. Both teams are motivated and hyped for the opening round of the playoffs. And our game is on. Prater kicks us off. McLeod back to receive. But this one flies out the back of the end zone for the touchback. And that means the 49er offense will start the day. And of course, they are led by Mr. Irrelevant Brock Purdy. He made such an impact getting San Fran to the NFC Championship in his rookie year. And he's followed that up with a great sophomore season. But he's looking to get even further in the playoffs this time around. Their initial drive starts on the 25. They go twin tight end to start. What's the call? They go handoff left for McCaffrey. Jukes out White, accelerates wide, makes a move on Thompson. Knocked out of bounds by Huff at the 40. And the NFC's best running back wastes no time getting into this game. What a play to get them going to start. That run goes for 15. Now into the shotgun. They go back to McCaffrey, up the middle, dragged down by Simmons. Another solid run as they will focus on getting him going early. That is another 5 on the ground. 2nd and 5 now. Purdy gets. Fires left. Has Juszczyk quickly dropped by the pair of Collins and Marco. But it's the Pro Bowl fullback who picks up the first down through the air. His first catch goes for 7. Now into enemy territory they go. Purdy drops back. Quick fires and off the mark. He wanted Debo left, but he missed and gave the easy play to Thompson there. After the incompletion, it is 2nd down once again. They snap. Fires right, finds Kittle, wrestled down by Williams near the marker, and his first grab gets them close to the first down. Our first third down of the day from the 39, needing just 1 to convert. They go for the 3rd straight pass, they dumps it off to McCaffrey, met and spun down by Collins, and the man who has made big plays all year drops him in the backfield to stall the initial drive. This was a simple idea, just let your playmaker get it done, and this time he simply couldn't. Just too much defensive pressure on that one. But they're not settling, they want to go for it. 4th and 3 on the opening drive. McCaffrey motioning out as a receiver. A pretty aggressive play call here. Let's see what they do. They snap. Rifles middle, and he has Kittle again. Taken down by Chachere. What a phenomenal effort to get to this ball. Brought it in as it was thrown behind him on the play. That call will end up paying off. A new set of downs here now. Another pass. Purdy spins out. Fires middle. Has a wide open Chosen. Gets across the marker and is quickly sent down by a pair of defenders. A nice find to get them inside the 15. That goes for a gain of 12. Now up to the 11. Under 8 minutes left in the first. Purdy gets. Waits. Pressure coming. Rifles middle. And he sends this one out the back of the end zone to avoid the sack. Moving to 2nd down now. Kittle lined up as a receiver this time from 11 yards out. They snap. Purdy forced out right. Throws downfield and it's picked off. Immediately taken down. But who else would it be to come away with an interception on the opening drive of the playoffs than the former All-Pro, Budda Baker. The pressure forced Purdy off his spot and he wanted to make a play happen. But he threw this off the mark in between both McCaffrey and Ayuk right into the hands of Baker. Good play for him, and that will bring out the Cardinal offense for the first time today, led by the returning Kyler Murray. He only played about 5.5 games as he dealt with injuries all year, but when he's on the field, he brings such a special dynamic to this unit that you cannot recreate anywhere else. After the interception, they start on the 6, needing to create some breathing room. They give to Williams. Blocks going up the right side. Pushing forward and brought down from behind. A huge first carry gets them close to the first and some room to work with. He gets just under 10. 2nd and inches now. Back to Williams, left this time, cuts upfield, tackled down by the pair of Hufanga and Lenore, and now that is both running backs on both sides starting off hot. That is another 8 yards on the ground there. Now they find themselves up to the 24. James Conner enters the game. Now it goes to him, and he is ripped down by Warner. Great work from the linebacker to keep him to a short gain. Officials give him 2. 2nd and 8 now. Murray gets, slings it right, and it's picked off in the hands of Hufanga as he breaks down the sideline. 15, 10, 5, touchdown Niners! And the all-pro safety Talanoa Hufanga beats the previous takeaway as he took this one all the way for the pick 6. What a phenomenal play here. Murray wanted to trust Ertz to go up for a physical catch, but Hufanga played it perfectly. Perfect position in defending the route, and he gets his team the early touchdown lead. What a phenomenal effort. If we can get a shot on the sideline, Kyle Shanahan celebrates over there. Moody opts out for the point after. His kick is up and good. And just like that, it is the San Francisco defense who puts on the first score of this game. And that is both teams with some early mistakes. And this time it's Arizona who ends up paying for it. Turnovers were the reason they lost just 4 weeks ago. They need to rein it back in. They give to Connor. Driven down by Greenlaw and Hufanga. 2 straight runs that they keep Connor in check on. From the 28, McBride lined up as a receiver. Murray gets. He rolls out right. Rifles downfield. And he finds more. And they say he got the feet down. Now the big momentum play this time swings the way of the Cardinals. Just a perfect way to use the speed combo of Moore and Murray. And great awareness to know exactly where that sideline is. Just what an incredible play. What a massive, massive one to go with there. And oh no, now we have a challenge flag down. Shanahan is challenging the call on the field. Let's take a look at this here. Does he secure the ball and still have the time to get both feet down? This is a close one. Let's hear what the officials have to say on the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
And the call stands. The catch is good. They go back to the pass. Pump fake. Moving right once more. Throws crossbody. McBride cannot hold on. He gets rocked by Warner from behind to knock that one out. Just over 5 minutes left in the quarter. Murray under center. They go handoff. Connor going left. Met by Gibson. And he is eventually falls to the dirt as backup arrives. And that will set up 3rd down. They do get 4 there. So now it's 3rd and 6 from the Niner 42. Ball is snapped. Fires right. Has Williams. And is quickly wrapped up by Warner. Well behind the line. And now they will bring out the kicking team as that is a big time 3rd down stop for San Fran. Here is Prater for the field goal try from 56 yards out. Right hash. His kick is up, and it is good. That big leg pays dividends from the logo once more as he gets Arizona their first score of the game. San Fran back with the ball now, starting on the 25 from the pistol set. Purdy gets. Rifles left, finds Debo, who holds on as he's dragged down from Thompson. And that is just another one of the many offensive weapons this team has. That catches them 6. Bunch set left. Snap. Give to McCaffrey. Cuts outside. Met. And driven down by Baker. A big time stop to keep him behind the line. Back to 3rd down. Looking to avoid the 3 and out. Going I for him. They go handoff. McCaffrey gets a lane as he's across the marker. Bounces away from Thompson. And his momentum takes him out at the 45. But if he stays in bounds, he can probably take that one all the way. Good luck for Arizona there. That carry goes for 12. 5 yards shy of midfield. They snap. Looks. Dropping back. Pressure coming. And he goes down. That is a sack on the play by the former Jet, Bryce Huff. And he was a bit quiet over the last few games of the season, but he's showing up in the playoffs. An assist should really go to Ojulari as he chased him all the way across, and he just ran straight into the path of Bryce Huff. This one will go down as a loss of 15, backed up to the 30. They give to McCaffrey, up the middle, finds a hole, pushing forward, and he is finally down near the 40. Another nice run from him, and now they have a chance to convert. We have third down from the 40, needing to reach the Cardinal 45 to convert. Ball is snapped, standing tall, fires right. Kittle with a diving grab brings it in, and they say he got enough. That will be another first down for the 49ers. What a connection. That one goes for 18, nearing the end of the quarter. Purdy drops back, spins out left, fires back middle, and Debo brings it in with Rhodes all over him. Another big grab from Debo Samuel to move them down the field, and that will end. I'm sorry, we cut out there. That's the end of the first quarter with the Niners leading by a score of 7-3. Our second quarter begins with the 49ers driving on the 29, and they give to McCaffrey up the middle, met by Rhodes, and he is spun down as he crosses the marker, and he is dominating every time he touches the ball. That will be another 13 yards on the run. Now they find themselves into the red zone. Purdy gets, throws short, and it's picked off in the hands of Collins, tackled down by Brendel, and Purdy's second interception of the day goes to the third-year linebacker, Zaven Collins. What a play from the man that has broken out this year. All Purdy wanted was the short check down, but he throws a little before Ayuk turned his head, and Collins jumped right in front of it to take it away. And now, the Arizona offense gets the ball back, and they are still down by just 4 points. The drive starts on the 17. Wilson, the lone receiver right. Shotgun set. Murray takes off right towards the sideline. Slings downfield, and he hits Hollywood, dragged down by Oliver. And what a play as we have QB1 and wide receiver 1 linking up for the first time today. And what a massive, massive connection for them to get started with on the afternoon. They have been dynamic all year, and this seems exactly like what they probably drew up. Let Murray's speed extend the play, and let Hollywood just clear across. That grab goes for 23. They snap. Fires right, and this one is popped out by Warner. A great play there to force another incompletion. Moving to second down now, Connor the lone back. It's a stretch left, moving wide, stiff arm, but it's not enough as Warner is there once again to hold him to another short gain. Now that brings us back to third down from the 42, needing to reach the 50 to move the sticks. Ball is snapped, scanning, hit as he throws, and he dropped it. It should have been an interception for Fred Warner, but that entire play was caused by the All-Pro, Nick Bosa. Cards punt the ball back. Niners with possession once more, starting on the 20. Purdy looking, sliding left, throws back middle, and finds McCaffrey as he's taken down by Collins. Another creative find from Brock Purdy. The Arizona pass rush is starting to heat up, continuing pressure. They snap. Rifles left. Back to McCaffrey, stopped by the pair of Collins and Williams. And that will be CMC moving the chains yet again. They find themselves up to the 35 now. Twin tight end set. Give to McCaffrey. No, play action. He escapes right. Throws across field, and it hits the dirt. A poor decision there, and White almost crashed all the way down onto that ball. After the miss, it will stay 2nd and 10. This time they do give, and McCaffrey is stuffed at the line. The first time this defense has had an answer for him today. So now it is third down from the 36. 9 yards, gets the first. Ball is snapped, standing tall. Farrell incoming, chase deep left, and he's dropped way back there. That is a sack on the play by the defensive captain, Dennis Gardick. And this defense starting to overwhelm them off the line. Purdy makes the adjustment as he saw Farrell flying in down the middle, but Gardick was not going to let him escape as he bowled him over for the big-time loss. Niners punt it right back. Now it's Cardinal ball, starting on the 41. Murray drops back, waits, escaping right. Unloads deep downfield. And oh my! They say he got the feed in. A massive takeaway from the 27-year-old Charvarius Ward. What a play here. Murray gives us a great shot, but it looked like Hollywood thought this one was flying out of bounds, so he took a step off, and Ward not giving up on the play pays off as the San Francisco offense will now get the chance to once again return And they should keep feeding McCaffrey as he is averaging over 8 yards a carry up to this point. Off the incredible pick, 49ers find themselves on the 16. Purdy under center. They give to McCaffrey. No, play action. Tosses middle. Has Debo. And he is pulled down by Marco. And that's exactly the type of plays a dominant running attack can get you. Just a perfect play action there. 18 yards on the completion. They decide they're going stretch right. Following blockers. Bursts out. Block from Ayuk. Baker misses. And he is finally dragged down after crossing the 40. And they simply have no response to this running attack right now. This could get scary. Another 29 on the ground. Purdy gets. Rifles left. Ayuk spins to bring it in. Met at the marker and fought down by Thompson. But they give him enough for the first on his first grab of the game. Another 11 yards passing under 5.5 minutes left. He fires right, and it's batted down. Great recovery play by the rookie Williams as Debo had a step towards the end zone. Moving to second down now from the 26. Another pass, quick fires, and it's another for Debo who holds on as he gets rocked by Collins. Now they will decide to go with a split back look on third down from the 22. Ball is snapped. Pressure coming. Fires left and off the mark. He was forced to rush the throw and just couldn't sync up with Ayuk. And that will indeed force the field goal try. So here is Moody for the kick from 39 yards out. Left hash. His kick is up and good. And while San Fran definitely wanted more, they bring this back to a touchdown game. Now Moody kicks us back off, but Bocelli is back to receive. He takes out from his own end zone. Moving up the right side, hits the pile, and he is tackled down near the 20. But it looks like there's an injured Cardinal on the play, and it's the former Eagle, Kaiser White. And he will head to the locker room to get checked out after that one. Arizona offense gets possession now. 4:35 left on the clock, starting on the 20. Give to Williams. Gets a block from Hernandez, and he is wrestled down by Lenore and Gibson. A great play to start for them there. He will end up getting about 4 on the run. 2nd and 6 now. Another handoff. Bounces right. Cuts back middle. Falling forward as the Niner defense makes a nice stop to force the early third down. But we are hearing the injury to White is a torn labrum, and he will not be returning to this game. Here it is. 3rd and 3. 3:30 left in the first half. They give to Kondo. Play action. Slings it left. He has McBride. Stiff arm, and he is driven out of bounds at the 40. And that is big as they can control more of this clock now. Just such great work by Murray here to deliver this ball with Bosa right in his face. That is 13 yards on the grab. New set of downs now. Give to Connor. Cut down by Bosa. And they continue to give him just nothing on the ground. Officials say he got 2. 2nd and 8 now. Murray gets. Rifles left. And McBride brings in another as he holds on through the shot from Lenore. Great work from the tight end as that will indeed be bringing us into the 2-minute warning as the Cardinals are trailing by 7, but they are driving. Final 2 minutes of play now. 3rd and 4. 4 yards shy of midfield. Ball is snapped. Nothing open. Chased by Bosa. And he chucks this one straight out of bounds. Just perfect coverage across the board on that one from San Francisco. Now out comes Hawk for the punt. Standing tall. He gets. Patient boots it away. Woo! Close one. McCaffrey decides he's going to let this go. It lands and it bounces into the end zone for the touchback. A good decision there. Now Purdy and company will run the 2-minute drill. They start on the 20. He gets. Waits. Fires left. High as Ayuk, who turns upfield, and it quickly dropped by Rhodes and Collins. And they decide to let the clock run. They end up getting 6 on the grab, down to about 1:20. Ball is snapped. Rifles right, and this one is bobbled. He wanted Ayuk again, who was tightly covered by Williams on the play. Here we go. 3rd and 4 from the 26. Another pass call. Throw short and off the mark. Threw it behind the outbreaking McCaffrey. And that means they will be forced to punt it right back. So, out comes Wishnowski for the kick. Standing on the 26. He gets, boots it away. Bocelli back to receive. He takes, cuts it right, outruns one, sent down by the next after crossing the 40. And Arizona gets one last shot before the half. 1 minute, 4 seconds, still all 3 timeouts in hand. The drive starts on their own 42. Pistol look, McBride lined up as a receiver. Murray gets, slings left, and it's overthrown. He wanted to give a Hollywood a shot, matched up with Oliver on the outside. Down to a minute now, 2nd and 10. Ball is snapped. Waits, fires right, has more, and he scampers out of bounds after a short gain, proceeding very calmly on this drive. 55 seconds left, but now it's 3rd down, needing 4 to convert. They snap. Rifles right, and Wilson brings it in, but a big-time grab for the rookie, but there is a Niner down, and oh, that's a big one. Linebacker Dre Greenlaw, and he will gingerly walk off the field with the training staff. Not a promising look, but Cardinals get 23 on the reception. Another pass, slings left, and overthrown again. He gave it a good shot on that one, but Oliver is slowing him up just enough off the line. Down to 47 seconds. They give to Williams, up the middle, and pushed down by Warner after a nice gain on the run. And now Arizona decides they're going to run back to the line. Going no huddle now. Ball is snapped. They fire left, and he has McBride yet again as he goes to the ground to secure, and Arizona chooses to use their first timeout with 26 seconds remaining. A few shots at the end zone now from 17 yards out. Give to Will. No, play action. Takes up. Hit. Oh, the ball is out. Cards side back on it. Marlon calls timeout. They escaped disaster there. Now they need to settle back down. 21 seconds remaining. That goes for a loss of 7. Murray drops back. Moving right as Bosa pressures. And he throws this one away again to avoid the sack. He is just too elite off the edge. So now it is 3rd down. 17 yards gets the first. 24 gets the score. Murray gets. It's a screen. Gets to Connor. Blockers don't get over. And he is fought down near the 15. A pretty safe call there to try and give them a chance. But now they will just let this clock run down. And they will call their final timeout with 2 seconds left on the play clock. And now it is time for the kick. Prater now here for the field goal try. From 31 yards out. Left hash. His kick is up. And it is good. And with that, the Cardinals will move this back to a 4-point margin as we head into halftime with the visiting 49ers up by a score of 10-6 over Arizona. Now let's send you back to the studio for the halftime report. Thank you for that introduction, and let's take a look at the NFC playoff picture. This is the first game in the NFC slate, and it is a close one, so let's talk about possible matchups. If the 49ers win, it's already locked in. They will be heading into AT&T Stadium to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Now, if Arizona wins today, they will be welcoming the second lowest remaining seed to their house, which could be any of these teams besides Philly who they would want to face. Would they want the Lions, a team that barely won their division? Would they want the Panthers, a team that is recognized as the biggest underdog? Or would they want the Seahawks, a team they have beaten twice already this year, but they are division rivals nonetheless? It will be interesting to see, but let's get back to the action in the second half out in Arizona. Moody kicks off our second half, but Bocelli back to receive again. He takes out from his own end zone. Going up the right side, gets a lane, and he is driven down by Graham near the 25. And that will bring out the Cardinal offense to start the half. And after a mere 6 points after 2 quarters, they know they need to get it going to have a chance today. They end up starting on the 24. Shotgun set. Williams joins Murray in the backfield. Hand off to him. Cuts it back left, following behind Wilkinson. Across the marker, and the 49er defense finally wrestles him down short of the 40. And he is continuing to prove his worth on this team. Just such great vision to see that opening up the middle. They do get 14 on that first play. Up to the 38 now. Give to Kondo. Play action. Rolling left. Eyes downfield. Winters pressures. Rifles downfield. And this one hits the dirt in no man's land. Just nobody able to get open there. Back to second down now. They go 4 wide. Murray gets. Waits. Fires middle, and he sneaks it into Wilson, who falls across the marker. The rookie picking up the first on an impressive catch there. That goes for 13. Now it's enemy territory. They snap. Slings it middle, gets some more, who bursts to the marker, and he goes down with the ankle tackle from Lenore. They are moving very well now. That is another 12 through the air, now into field goal range. They give to Williams, cuts it up the middle, fighting past Lenore, and he goes to the ground near the 30. Just showing off that strength now. Another 5 for him there, up to the 32. They stay past. Sliding right. Fires. He has Hollywood, who just barely stepped out of bounds. And he looked like he could have scored off of that one. But this offense is flowing out of the halftime break. Murray shows great patience, waiting for Hollywood to clear. And he led him beautifully with the throw on that one. Getting 15 yards on the completion into the red zone now. Staying past, rifles right. McBride goes up, but he can't bring it down. Hufanga with the big breakup, and Warner nearly ended up with it at the end. Just over 9 minutes left in the quarter. Ball is snapped. Slings it left, and this ball is batted down. Another big play from the former Falcon, Isaiah Oliver. He's done well, matched up with Hollywood most of the day. Back to third down now. Murray gets. Fires right. Ertz goes up, and he can't come down with it. Ward makes an incredible play to break up what would have been the go-ahead touchdown catch. And now they will be forced to bring in the kicking team again. Prater for his third try of the day from 34 yards out. Right hash, his kick is up, and it is good. And he is perfect on the day as he makes this just a 1-point game early in the third quarter. Prater now kicks us back off. McLeod back to receive. He takes the knee for the touchback. And now after a nice drive from Arizona, now McCaffrey will look to take over in a response drive as he currently sits at near 11 yards a carry. The drive starts on the 25. The bunch that left, out of the shotgun. Purdy gets patient. Throws short for McCaffrey, who holds on through the tight coverage from Simmons. And a nice short completion to get him settled in once more. They get 4 on the reception, 2nd and 6 now. It's a run for McCaffrey, scooped up and slammed down by Collins, making him pay for having such a big day to this point. They say no gain on the carry, so now it's third down, needing 6 to convert. Oh, and somebody jumped. Oh man, what's the call here?
Ball start, offense.
And they get the second-year guard Spencer Burford on the false start. And now they will be moving back. Now they get set again from the 24, now needing 11 to convert. Ball is snapped, standing tall. He decides to roll out, tosses left, and he sends this one straight out of bounds. Good work to save the yardage and avoid the sack, but now they will be forced to punt this one right back to Arizona. Cardinals with the ball once more. Good work by the defense to force the 3 and out. Murray takes off right, chased by Bosa, and he chucks this one out of bounds. Great coverage downfield on that one. Now moving to second down. Now the Cards go twin tight end. Give to Connor, looking for room, and there is none as he is fought down by Flanagan Fowles near the line. They do end up giving him 2, so now it's 3rd and 8, 5 yards shy of midfield. They snap, scanning, rifles right, has Wilson, who gets away from Ward. He's going, and he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. And just like that, it's the rookie receiver out of Stanford, Michael Wilson, who gives Arizona their first lead of the game here in the wild card round. This might be one of the most impressive plays in his young career yet. He quickly beats Ward off the line, and Gibson could not get over fast enough, and it results in the big go-ahead score for Arizona as the rookie is getting all the love over on the sideline. But now Arizona will set up to go for 2 to make this a 7-point game. Give to Connor, takes to the air, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful, and that will officially give the Cardinals a touchdown lead off a quick 3-play, 57-yard drive here in our third quarter of action. 49ers now working from behind. They start on the 25 with the fullback in. Give to McCaffrey, no play action. He throws short for Debo, who turns it quick as he slips off Barnes and is finally brought down after picking more than enough to move the chains on the first play of the drive. That one goes for 12 up to the 37. Now McCaffrey gets met by Baker, who spins him down after a solid gain. and maybe he needs to be the one focused on McCaffrey. He gets 3 on that one. 2nd and 7 now. Looking. Farrell breaks through, chasing him out, but now he takes off, steps up and slides down to avoid the hit from Williams. And a heads-up play turns a potential sack into a solid gain on the ground. They give him 4 on the scramble, so now it's 3rd down, needed to reach the 47. Handoff McCaffrey, makes a move, falling forward into enemy territory, and his 11th run of the day is another impressive one as he gets yet another 1st down for this Niner offense. Now they find themselves up to the Cardinal 49. Purdy steps up under center. They go with another run, and this one won't go anywhere as it is one of the best players on this defense, Zaven Collins, who brings him down behind the line for the loss. That will back them up 2. Now they go to the pistol. They snap, staying patient. Rifles left, and Debo does come away with it, but that was dangerous as Collins almost jumped that one yet again. Now we return to 3rd down from the Cardinal 45. 5 yards moves the sticks. Ball is snapped, standing tall. Pressure coming. He escapes left, but he can't get away. He is sacked by the defensive rookie of the year, B.J. Ojulari. And after a dominant day off the edge, he finally gets himself on the stat sheet. He beat Mikovits off the right side, and that speed is just unmatched. And he doesn't let Purdy get a pass off as he closes that one down. Now out comes Wisnowski for the punt. He boots it away, and this was not a good one. It quickly flies out as they mark it at the 40. Only a 15-yard punt, and now with some good field position, maybe Wilson gets the chance to add to his already great playoff debut. 2:24 left in the 3rd. They decide to give to Williams. Tries to cut it middle, but there is nowhere to go as he is stuffed at the line. One of them was bound to not work. No gain on the run. Still 2nd and 10. Murray looks, pocket collapsing, and he goes down. That is a sack on the play for the 2nd-year edge rusher, Drake Jackson. He forced the crucial fumble in their last game, which would put them ahead, and he makes yet another big play today. Murray simply had no chances. Everyone won for San Fran, and all he could do was eat the sack. They end up losing 11 on the play, so now it's 3rd and 21, needing to reach the 50 to convert. They go safe to Williams, quickly cut down by Hargrave, and that was probably smart to play it safe, and the big sack will indeed be forcing the 3 and out. San Francisco on offense once more. They start on the 34, 31 seconds left in the quarter. Give to McCaffrey, lowers the shoulder, and it doesn't matter as he's dropped by the pair of Collins and Simmons. Still a solid run nonetheless, but that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter, as it is Arizona still holding a touchdown lead. Our final quarter of play begins with the 49ers driving, still playing from behind. They give to Mitchell, moving left, met and ripped down by Huff. But there is an injured Cardinal in the play, and it's a big one, Zaven Collins. He will get checked out on the sideline, and you hope he can return as he's had an incredible day thus far. They end up losing 1 on the run, so now it's 3rd and 11 from the 33. Purdy hit as he throws, and this one hits the dirt. Huff again was the one to make the play, and this will force yet another punt from the 49ers. But we are hearing the injury to Collins is just a shoulder strain. He will be returning on their next defensive drive. After the punt, Arizona with possession once again, starting on the 30. Give to Williams, who cuts it up the middle, straight into Warner, who he drags forward with him. And that early cut saved that entire play. They get 4 on the run. 2nd and 6 now. Murray drops back, rolling right. Dumps to Connor, powering forward through the tackle from Thomas. He's marked just short, and now he's shaken up as well. Now it will be James Conner who he will step off to get evaluated by the training staff. So now Tyson Williams will return to the field. On 3rd down, 1 yard gets the first. They go pass. Unloads, deep left, another shot for Hollywood. And it falls incomplete once more. Oliver might be having the best game of his career as he's playing these deep balls perfectly. And they will be forced to punt. Here is Hawk. He boots it away. McCaffrey is back to receive. He calls for the fair catch and brings it into the 15. And as the Niner offense returns, they know their chances are starting to dwindle. And it looks like the injury to Connor is some bruised ribs, and after already having some poor production, they will give him some time to rest. They start the drive on the 15, still early in the fourth, from the eye. Give to McCaff, no, play action. Throws it to him, and his momentum takes him out of the 18, an easy completion to get them started there. They stay in the same formation. Werner gives put in motion, moving across the line. Handoff McCaffrey, following blockers, contact near the marker, dragged down by Baker, but that is enough as he will move the chains once more for them, and that puts CMC over 100 on the day. Their run game continues to lead them up to the 25. Staying run, and forced down by 3 Cardinal defenders, and we have not seen a lot of that today. He gets another 2 on the carry, 2nd and 8 now. Purdy has. Fires left, and this one is overthrown. He wanted McCaffrey on the wheel route, but just could not connect. Another 3rd down from the Niners. From the 27, need to reach the 35 for the first. They snap. Looking. He rifles middle. He has Chosen, who gets picked up and slammed down by Simmons. But another big completion for Mr. Irrelevant will extend the drive for San Francisco, and things are starting to get chippy down on the field. Just a complete breakdown in coverage as he was wide open on that one. That is another 26 through the air, nearing midfield now. Ball is snapped. Pressure coming. He throws on the run, and Debo is unable to adjust as it hits the dirt. The defensive lineman continuing to bring the heat to Purdy. This is why they made so many acquisitions in the offseason and the preseason. They stay past. Farrell breaks through again. Purdy spins away from him, scanning, rifles downfield. He has Debo across the 30. What a big blow that is to Arizona. And that right there is why you never give up on a play in this league. The spin move bought Purdy some time, and Debo just found the perfect hole to get space to get to for the big time reception. That catch goes for 32, nearing the red zone. Purdy gets, huffing, coming, slings right, and Chosen could not get to this one. He had to force it quick because of the pressure on that one. After the incompletion, we move to 2nd down. They snap. Quick fire right. This time he does have Chosen. Reads a shot from Marco, but he holds on as that catch will move them inside the 20. 4 yards on the grab. So now it's 3rd and 4 from 19 yards out. Another pass. Slings it left, and Debo has another as multiple efforts send him down just outside the 10. Another big-time grab from the former All-Pro as he gets them closer to tying this game up. After 8 on the catch, they now are on the 11, and we have motion early. Who is the call on this time?
False start.
They get Kittle on the false start. I think that might have been Collier leaving early, but that will lose them 5. Purdy drops back, moving right. Throws as he's hit, and he sends this one out of bounds to avoid the sack. Great work by Collier to get home to wreck that one. Now it's 2nd and 15, under 6.5 minutes left in this game. They decide to throw short for Chosen, who's quickly dropped by Collins, who has been exceptional today. They have gotten away from the run, and it might cost them. 3rd and 12. Ball is snapped. Standing tall. Rolls out right as the pocket collapses, and he sends this one out of bounds as well, as this time it was Simmons closing down. And now it's decision time for San Francisco, and they decide to go for the field goal try. So here's Moody from 30 yards out. His kick is up and good. That means this will stay a 1-score game, but now a touchdown can win it for the Niners. Moody kicks us back off, but Shelley is back to receive. He will let this one go for the touchback, and now with just under 6 minutes left on the clock, the Cardinal offense knows they need to run as much of this clock as possible. The penalty was brutal for San Fran, but now Arizona can end this with a good methodical drive. Give to Williams, fighting up the middle, and he is dropped quickly by Ufunga, and now this clock will start to chew. Officials give him 1. 2nd and 9 now. Murray gets. Rolls out left, floats it upfield and off the hands of Ward. An unnecessary risk as that should have been picked. So, now the clock stops as we have a 3rd and 9 from the 26. They snap. Rifles left, and it's picked off in the hands of Oliver. Across the 30, finally dropped near the 20. and it is Isaiah Oliver who caps off an incredible day in coverage by getting a vital INT to set his team up in prime position, but it looks as though he's a bit shaken up after it all. He made the big play to give them their final lead back in week 15, and he does it again as he jumps this throw for Hollywood on what could have been a touchdown if he broke it deep. But if we take another look at this, they might have a case for pass interference as Lenore makes just enough contact with Hollywood to hold him up. '49ers now take back over. Purdy gets standing tall, forced out right, nowhere to go, and he goes down. That is a sack on the play by L.J. Collier, a free agent at the end of the year, and he is earning himself every bit of his next contract. Purdy had nothing open downfield. He tried to switch to the other side, but he had no chance at escaping. They end up losing 12, backed up to the 34 now. Ball is snapped, rolls out left, fires, and incomplete pass. If you're as good as Ayuk, you have to get hands on that one. So here's third down. 22 yards extends the drive. They decide to go empty. Staying patient. Steps up. Slings middle. And overthrown. If he connects with Ayuk, that is an easy touchdown. And they take the lead. Now what will they decide to do? They bring out Moody for the field goal try to make this a 1-point game from 51 yards out. His kick is up, and it is off the upright. No good. They have a ton of trust in him, but this one just hooks too wide and can't stay in. Oh my, what a bad break for them. And pure frustration on the face of Kyle Shanahan on the sideline, as a good drive here may give San Francisco a first-round exit, but Arizona has to execute. They start on the 41, looking to run out this clock, 4:05 remaining. Give to Williams, going left, tackled down by the pair of Gibson and Brown, and that will get the clock ticking once again. They give him 4, under 3.5 minutes left now. This time for Connor, breaks left, and he has space outside, into the second level, met and dragged down by Gibson. And this after struggling all day, leaving with injury, he finally has the big run of the day here in the clutch as he gets them all the way in to field goal range. Just what an incredible run, getting out of the rut he was in. The block from Hollywood let him break this big, but just amazing blocks all around as a team. They get 20 on the carry up to the 34. Give to Connor, moving right, and he is ripped down from behind by Bosa. Great work by him to adjust and get to the ball carrier. They have to run one more play before the warning. Give to Con, no, play action, rolling left, nothing open, hit as he throws, and this one gets put in the dirt as that will bring us to the warning with Arizona in the driver's seat. Final 2 minutes now, 3rd and 7 for Arizona from the 31. Murray gets, it's a screen, gets to Connor, bounces back from a blocker, dragged down by Gibson as 49ers call timeout, and they rule him just behind the line. But Arizona wants to trust the offense. They're going for it on 4th down. They give to Williams across the marker, and he is wrestled down shy of the 20. And San Fran will use their second timeout. This game isn't over yet, but a big time pickup there. Handoff Connor, cuts it back inside, reaches forward, and he's brought down by Hufanga, and the Niners will use their final timeout. Now a first down ends this game, needing 4. Give to Williams, cuts back middle, and he is across the marker, holds on to the ground. That is a first down for Arizona, and that will clinch this victory. And after 2 kneel downs, they will be advancing in the playoffs. Victory formation now. They kneel once, they get lined up again, they kneel twice, and the Arizona Cardinals have defeated the San Francisco 49ers in the Wildcard round by a score of 17-13. This was the first meeting between these two in the playoffs ever, and what a battle it was. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time as the Cards will advance to the Divisional Round to welcome an undecided opponent.